Hey guys, today we are going to talk about the top AI coins. From huge projects that have already proven themselves and shown their strength to super small coins that still have everything ahead of them. In just a few days, we might see the first major price spike, and if you don't want to miss the opportunity, you should definitely watch this video to the end. This is your chance to ride the wave of profits before others do. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's make the right choice together before this great AI rally begins. In fact, the reason for the impending pump is as simple as it gets: Nvidia. Historically, events and news related to this company can have a positive or negative impact on AI valuations in the cryptocurrency market. We saw the growth of crypto when Nvidia held its conference on artificial intelligence. At that time, the AI sector grew by 20–30%, but some individual coins showed a much more significant growth of 50% or more. The same situation was observed after Nvidia's financial report, which made it clear that they had significantly increased their profits in general, and especially in the AI and GPU areas. By understanding such simple patterns of market reactions to the same events, you can find opportunities for short-term investments, which is what we are going to do today. After all, in one day there will be a new information event from Nvidia, the delivery of information on the results for the second quarter. It will definitely surpass the results of the first quarter and should give a big boost to AI crypto assets. Therefore, I suggest that you do not hesitate and start with the more fundamental AI coins and gradually move on to the riskier, smaller coins that still have the most growth ahead of them. However, I would like to remind you that this video is not financial advice. These are just my thoughts and vision of the market, so be sure to do your own research and only invest if you are confident in your actions. I would also like to remind you that this event can already be priced into the current price of AI coins, and there is a chance to see a so-called sell on news event. As I mentioned earlier, I would like to start with something fundamental that every investor in the AI sector should own. So the first asset is going to be ICP. I have talked about it many times on my channel, both in portfolio videos and in separate videos about this asset. For me, this is one of the oldest players in the market, but unlike other internet computer protocols, it keeps up with the times and is constantly improving. In addition, this blockchain occupies very popular narratives: Layer 1 blockchain and the AI sphere. And while the blockchain itself cannot be called a leader among all Layer 1s, they have made a real breakthrough in the AI field. They have created the first AI model built entirely on the blockchain, meaning based on a smart contract. This makes this case absolutely unique and brings transparency and decentralization to AI, which is why ICP is involved in the AI field. And while this is just their artificial intelligence, in the future, any developer will be able to create their own AI based on smart contracts on the ICP blockchain. This is definitely a super exciting feature. At the same time, they have created a separate project called Utopia, which will work on the security of companies, states, and generally do everything for an adequate and secure internet. In addition, the project is quite well established in the information space and is constantly evolving. For example, their 2024 roadmap should change the game for ICP. I still see a great prospect for further growth, even with the recent growth. And of course, when it comes to fundamental AI, I can't help but mention Render in particular. Just like ICP, this asset has been on my channel a lot, so I don't see the point in going into detail and just want to highlight the most important and interesting points. It should be emphasized that the rendering problem is quite acute, and if it is solved with the help of AI, it is cool. The price and the amount of resources required for this purpose are significantly reduced, and this is exactly the niche that Render occupies with its groundbreaking technology that allows processing materials of any quality, style, and format. By the way, while I was talking about this, you saw the footage that was processed using Render Network. I don't want to talk about a lot of partnerships here, except to say that Apple is using Render Network for its glasses and the new iPad with M4. Nvidia is entering a strategic partnership, and the largest AI image generator will now use Render Network in its work. And just to give you an idea, the combined capitalization of Microsoft, Nvidia, and Apple exceeds the capitalization of the entire Chinese stock market. And as you can imagine, Render Network is working with two of these market leaders. So if you are interested in my opinion, I think that RNDR is a pretty fundamental representative of the AI market. And I'm moving on to the next token. Before we move on to the next tokens, I would like to ask you to subscribe to the channel. After all, I have put together the most versatile portfolio that will help you diversify your risks and bring you from 5x to 20x at the peak of the bull market. The next token in the selection is Akash Network, which is the first GPU marketplace in the cryptocurrency market. Akash is a competitor to Render Network, but with more advanced functionality. It is a marketplace where you can rent GPUs at affordable prices. The main difference is that Render focuses on large companies, while Akash is aimed at small users, although large volumes are no problem for them. There are many similar projects on the market, but Akash stands out for its affordability. Compare GPU rental prices from top vendors, and you will see that Akash offers much more favorable conditions. This creates unrealistic competition in the market and allows you to get top-of-the-line equipment for reasonable money. I see great potential in this project in the medium term. Akash also has its own AI models like ChatGPT, which are available for free, as well as an AI model for text-to-picture. However, I believe that the near-term value growth will come from the GPU side, especially after the Nvidia report. Does Akash Network have a chance against Render? Share in the comments. Now, as promised, we will move on to more risky options. So, let's not drag it out. Just remember that not all of the supply of these coins is in circulation. I'd like to start with NodeAI. It's relatively new and has a lot of risks, but cryptocurrencies need to accept these risks to achieve high results, so I can't dismiss this asset. First of all, the token has a pretty cool ticker, GPU, which will create and is already creating demand for purchase. In fact, as ridiculous as it may sound, this is a classic scenario for similar tokens. As soon as something interesting happens to Trump, the token with his name on it goes to the moon. And in the case of NodeAI, the reason for the growth will be Nvidia's profit from their GPUs. Second, NodeAI is a decentralized platform that provides access to GPU and AI resources. It uses blockchain technology to create a secure and transparent environment, ensuring a high level of trust and reliability. Users can rent out their GPUs and earn money, creating a kind of marketplace for GPUs. This is not only interesting, but also very useful for the development of AI technologies. In fact, the project is one of the competitors of Akash and Render, but there are quite big risks here, because at this stage nothing is known about the project team, so this asset is the most risky. However, at the same time, 95% of the supply is in circulation, which reduces the risk of a sharp drop after unlocks. And the last token I want to talk about today is Aleph. It is named after a project of the same name that specializes in AI language models. Language models such as ChatGPT are not new to the cryptocurrency market, as there are already many representatives of this niche, including the popular ICP. However, Aleph went further and decided to create AI assistants, similar to what Fetch has done. It is also noteworthy that Aleph offers several unique conversation models, such as chatting with Trump or a virtual boyfriend or girlfriend. It's up to you to decide how much of this is necessary for the market. However, it seems to me that the assistants themselves are a pretty cool technology, and if they develop it as carefully and incrementally as Fetch did with their product, then Aleph has a great future. They also have a lot of innovations planned for this year, including the introduction of the GPU, so we will keep an eye on the developments. However, no matter how potentially cool the project is, we should not forget about the risks, and there are some. A significant part of the tokens is not yet in circulation, because at the time of making this video, only 50% are on the market, and the rest are waiting to be unlocked, which may lead to a price drop in the future. Well, and that's it. I would like to remind you that this video is by no means financial advice. This is just my vision and thoughts on the market. So always do your own research before investing, and do it wisely. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the growth of coins. Thanks for watching your Coin Post.